right? Because this is the next chapter of when these young, more seasoned stars go back, right? When they fade out, when they retire, because they're getting to that stage in their career soon.
It's
right?
coming.
So this next chapter, this next phase of stars that are coming in, like this is the best transition. Was it scripted? I don't know.
What's up, RBA family? Thank you for tuning in to the Think RBA podcast, where real ballers adjust. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss any of our new content. Oh, and don't forget, hit the comments. We want to hear from you. In the NBA, like I said, we have a changing of the guard.
Yeah, man.
All right. We just saw earlier today, right? The Thunder eliminating the Nuggets.
Sir.
To officially solidify that all four teams in the conference finals, right? Led by young, up-and-coming all-stars.
Sir.
None of the old guard is getting a ring this year.
Sir.
None of them are represented. We got no LeBron. We got no Steph. We got no KD. We got no Giannis. Got no Tatum. Got no Embiid. Got no Joker. We got no Luka. Can I keep going? We got no Jimmy Buckets.
Got no Trey. I just want to make sure you don't miss him.
Stay taking shots, man.
Make sure you don't miss him. That's all.
Listen.
I mean, he made an appearance.
Getting it together. Maybe that's something else we should add into the
rundown.
Because we talked about the draft lottery.
Yeah.
We'll add that to the episode.
Okay.
Good point. Because I got something to say about that.
Sure.
But nonetheless, right? None of these perennial stars are in there. We have teams led by Shea. We have teams led by Jalen Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns. We've got teams led by Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah.
And we've
Ant-Man.
got that, of course, generation. I mean, the next guy. Is he the next guy?
Might be the next.
One of the questions I got, right? Led by Ant-Man. So what's crazy is one of these four players, one of these four all-stars.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
That's right. And potentially MVP.
So first I want to start with, like I said, changing of the guard. Are we seeing now the shift of, you know what, your super teams are cute, but us young bulls, we can run. And the way that they play, right? Tough defense. They're fast, athletic, play with pace, like flying all over the court. Complete disregard for the moment, right? Even if you look at the Thunder and Nuggets in the game 7, right? Just like the way that they were flying around, the young boys didn't care that it was a game 7. They were just out there balling. They were hooping. So are we now seeing a change of the guard where our young stars are going to take over and our former stars, currents, are we going to see
the more veteran stars?
Our grizzled veterans going to take a step back?
The more seasoned stars have. It seems like, hey, listen, they always talk about it being a young man's game. And this playoff has taught us just that. This is a young man's game. We're in the conference finals and all, like you said, the young men are in it, right? And I think this is great for the NBA, right? Because this is the next chapter of when these young, more seasoned stars go back, right? When they fade out, when they retire, because they're getting to that stage in their career soon.
It's
right?
coming.
So this next chapter, this next phase of stars that are coming in, like this is the best transition. Was it scripted? I don't know. Unlike some other things,
it wasn't scripted.
Unlike some other things, right? Some selections, some picks, some chances, some luck. But I feel like this is beautiful. And I want to see these young guys go at it because the one series that didn't happen and I was hoping for, I really, it's one of those rare chances we're not going to see a lot. And unfortunately, we didn't see was the Steph versus Bron, which you never saw, right? So this is that next stage of this. Hopefully, this next rivalry, something comes out of this. The beautiful part about this is the Pacers and New York nostalgia from way back in the day is resurfacing, and I'm so excited to see how this plays out. So between that and Ant versus Shea, we haven't seen that in a 7 series yet. So I'm excited to see that. So this is beautiful, man. I love it. It's a young man's game. And I hope these young bulls keep this trajectory, this trend going. And I'm excited.
No, I'm excited too. I think it's, like you said, great for the ball. And to me, it's more exciting, right? Because it's not the same old, if it's Celtics versus Nuggets. I know that I'm going to get good basketball, but I'm not intrigued for who's going to win their second round.
You've seen that movie before.
Right. Yeah. I'm not intrigued to see who's going to win their second round, right? But I am intrigued of which one of these four is going to be able to say, I got the first.
Sir.
Right? The bragging rights, like everything about it, right? So I love it. I think it's great. Yeah, like I'm sure there's part of the NBA though that is like, man, like none of our big stars are in this because imagine the clicks, the headlines, everything else. If you had a Bron in there, if you had a Giannis in there, like that stuff would come. But also, right, it also opens the door and opens the window to create, not to create because all of them are already stars, but to elevate one of these guys.
Right.
And can you imagine somebody like Ant getting elevated on the national stage with his like his
bravado?
He's got the charisma already.
Yeah. It's calling him the face of the league.
Like he's got the charisma, and now you put him on a national stage for 2 series. Possibly, at least one
for the world to see.
For the whole, imagine he goes through Finals MVP. Imagine what his speech. Everybody's gonna be locked in for that speech, right?
You're right.
But then again, Knicks go in and win, right? Man. Everybody gonna be locked in.
Absolutely.
Coincidentally, right? First time the Knicks have been. I think it was the first time that they've been in the Eastern Conference Finals since
90s.
Brunson's dad was on the team.
Yeah.
And it was crazy. He wore 9, Brunson wears 11. And they showed the picture of them together. I was like, just like all these crazy little references, right?
Right.
But imagine that the Knicks go on, right? Or Tyrese Halliburton does what Reggie Miller couldn't.
Hey, man.
Remember how good those other Pacers teams were with Ron Artest, with Jermaine O'Neal, right? Like how Tyrese Halliburton does it,
bro.
How about this Thunder team being the one to get it done when KD, Harden,
and Russ.
Like the story,
man, it's beautiful.
Write themselves.
It's beautiful.
So I think either way, it's a huge win for the NBA.
Great.
It's I truly believe, and mark my words, and we can revisit this one day, years from now. This is a monumental moment in the NBA, and it will be it will go down in NBA history.
Wow.
Because this is a turning point, right? Like think about it. Every finals since year 2000 had 6 or 7 players in it.
Yep.
For almost 25 years.
Right.
We saw Shaq, Kobe, Bron,
Wade,
Duncan,
the Celtics trio.
Like it's the same handful of guys repeated. Very few, like the year Giannis won. That was a rare year.
Sure.
But he was also going up against, like, was it the Suns? So it was like one of those, somebody's going to get their first ring.
Right.
One of these. But it wasn't like that in the whole conference finals.
Correct.
Right? This is the first since I've been watching.
I can't remember the last time.
Conference finals is all people who have
fresh
never
faces, young faces.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's, to me, gonna play into how these series go because there's nobody who has deep experience.
And that's what I was gonna say, right? Like other than Ant, I think the rest of these folks don't have that deep like conference level experience. Ant has experience like taking out Bron, taking out KD, right? He's taking out Denver.
Series.
True, but he's gone through that, right? Whereas OKC, like they've done it, but now they're finally there where we expected them to.
But it's different to me.
Sure.
If like just dealing with one series where it's a first or second round versus this being the Eastern or Western Conference Finals.
No, agreed.
Game 6 or Game 7, game on the line. Like none of them have been in this situation before.
Well,
whether it's conference finals or finals, right?
Yeah, no, agreed.
Like none of them have been in this.
Absolutely.
So
except I'll say the Pacers though have in the in-season tournament, they made it to the finals. I'm just saying. Let's not water it down. I'm just saying.
See what I gotta deal with, y'all. Like, see what I gotta deal with.
I mean,
But I think that's what's great because to me, it's gonna give us a new and different brand of basketball.
I love it, man.
And like, I want to tune in more now.
Yes.
Than I ever have.
Absolutely. And it's funny because this is the year that the NBA ratings have gone up.
Yep.
Right, the All-Star game ratings were up. So like, this is only help. I think this will help. I absolutely think this will help because people are getting tired of those same old faces. Like, like I know I've seen this movie before. I know what to expect. I won't be surprised. And now it's like, what's gonna happen?
No, I mean this is great. It's awesome.
And I was also at the same time, I feel like it's gonna set the stage for whoever makes it to the finals, right? For that next year. Now you set that bar, right? If OKC makes it or if Ant makes it, and let's say they don't come through, okay, we expect them now every year to get to this stage or close to. Like there's no going back from this moment.
Yeah.
So I love it, man. I'm truly like really enjoying just the playoffs, right? Round 1 all the way to now. It's been beautiful. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the content, remember to like, share, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications.